What is going on? Arkansas Razorback fans, SEC fans everywhere, welcome. This is, of course, the Picture Network. I'm Tyzilla83. And for those of you who are new here, I need you to like, comment, share the content that you just watched. Of course, if you haven't already, feel free to tap the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the little bell, the reminder bell, so as soon as the video goes live, well, I guess it's not really a reminder bell as much as it is just a, hey, there's a new video, you need to go check it out bell. Talking about Arkansas in the SEC tournament, basketball tournament in St. Louis. One game down. Some more to go. Let's talk about it. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Hold on. Let's not even go there yet with the all year long, fans have been saying, and myself included, I would love to see officials just let these guys play. They call so many more fouls today than they ever have, and that's just part of the game. I get it. They certain rules that they're stricter on, certain foul calls, certain things are not going to let go from an officiating standpoint. I understand that. And by the way, that technical on Martin, and what was it, the first half, I thought that was kind of I don't know. I don't think they should have called that. That's just me. But all year long, fans have been asking, Arkansas fans especially, mostly Arkansas fans, let them play. For the love of God, let Arkansas just play. And they would do so much better. They would kill people. I mean, they really let Arkansas play. I felt like you could even make the argument that Arkansas kind of got away with quite a bit. Now, yes, SC certainly did. Gafford, anytime that guy touched the ball, he was getting fouled left and right. And they didn't call it. That's fine. Arkansas was getting away with just as much on the other end of the court. I would say for the most part, this is the most freedom two teams have had on a court, and Arkansas wins by, 5 points? 69-64? And you got to give Frank Martin in South Carolina, you got to give the Gamecocks a lot of credit. They played really good on defense. That's no real big surprise. They played Arkansas, and they probably learned a little bit, and you could see that they attacked the boards and wanted to play aggressive outside. They played aggressive everywhere. It didn't seem like Arkansas had any easy shots. Early on in the first half at times, it did. I think, what they lead by? I think Arkansas was out to a 15-point lead at one point in time. And, of course, they blew that. That's just what Arkansas does. I don't know how many times this year they've blown 18, 16, 15-point leads in what just seems like a matter of just a couple of possessions, or what feels like a couple of possessions. But they were unbelievable at shooting free throws tonight. 88.5%. Who would have thought? 88.5%. 23 of 26 at the free throw line. That has got to be the best performance in conference play all year long at the free throw line. That's good. That's good. And ultimately, I think that's why they won this game. I think their free throw shooting is why they won. They shot 43% from the floor, right at about 31% at three-point range. 4 of 13 out on the perimeter, out at three-point range, and 21 of 49 from the field, 43% from the field. They got out-rebounded like crazy. And, again, that's just kind of what Frank Martin, come on, it's Frank Martin, coach team. They're going to attack the boards. They're going to try and just play great, aggressive defense. Second chance shots, they had a number of those, and they couldn't knock them down. Ultimately, at the end of the day, that's why. The Arkansas free throw shooting was incredible, but the fact they just could not take advantage. They turned the ball over 19 times. I don't think Arkansas did much better in the turnover ratio, but South Carolina turned the ball over a lot, and then they couldn't take advantage of their second chance shots. And they were 10 of 16 at the free throw line. When you shoot like Arkansas does at the free throw line, you better do a whole lot of other things pretty well. Or at least do one thing really well. I don't know. But, yeah, good win for the Razorbacks. They're going to go on. They're going to play Florida. I don't like their chances against Florida. That's just a matchup nightmare. I think the talent on the court, pretty close. I think the talent there's no big gap. It's just their style of play. The guys that they do have on the court, the product on the court for Florida is really good. Is really good. They're a team that would not surprise you to see in the Elite Eight and the Final Four. Arkansas would probably be a little surprising to see them make a run. You know, we made that video about Arkansas being last year's South Carolina. There's a reason why we're comparing them to South Carolina a year ago, because South Carolina was not expected to make the Final Four. So it's definitely not expected that Arkansas makes the Final Four, but you never know. Anything could happen, and obviously it's going to depend on seeding and matchups. And when you talk about in this SEC tournament, Florida, really two teams, Florida and Kentucky, matchup freaking nightmares. Now, Kentucky, it's matchup nightmare, but it's also, even though they're young, it's the talent. I mean, they just have, you know, McDonald All-Americans everywhere, you know, coming out their ear holes. So they're obviously a matchup nightmare as well, for more than just one or two reasons for Arkansas. So, yep, that's it. Thank you guys so much. Like, comment, share, tap the subscribe button, all that cool stuff when you're done watching this. I do appreciate it, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, Z's.